Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity, with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
Oh, your test scores were better than mine. Almost. I hope you're ready to shoulder a burden, friend. You wrote that paper on breeding a cystipig with 30% more tumors. Someone with the talent for exploiting insecurities. A physician. Not many of you left. Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Please power down your engines and prepare to be...
Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
Status. Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down to 90%. Hit drive.
Shit.
Evaporated.
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck! Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you. Ah, you've landed. Good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Hey, you. Come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, wow, that stings. Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help. Better, thanks to you. I might have bled out on my own. Or worse, had to go begging the boss for some Adrena time. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Then my gun misfired. Right through my... Just barely scraped by. Investigating an illegally grounded ship. All spacecraft must arrive and depart from authorized landing pads. Some hull had grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Yes, nailed it.
Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell?
Here before you get yourself killed. Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all... You pulling my limb? I mean, yeah, of course. Marauders. I just, need a couple of winks to... You think? Most marauders can't even talk. But criminals do attract other criminals. You know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report.
Here we go.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no... Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction. I detect an elevated heart rate. Jettison procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to reject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment. I am incapable of accepting orders from... I deduce from the tone of your voice that... I understand. I will require some... I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. I understand. You wandered outside this ship and experienced a permanent, life-changing encounter. The old you is dead. Welcome back, Captain Hawthorne. I extend felicitations and congratulations on your life-changing experience. understand. You are going undercover with an alias. I will update my discretion protocol accordingly. Unfortunately, our engine is the main drive's power ready. Astutely observed. However, high capacity. I have this. Best of luck in.
I'll be with you, friend. I'm Ernie from the space. Now, seems to me incorrect. Accidentally, brutally shot themselves, huh? Unbelievable. Second time. Guess I'd better get to cleaning up. Can't just leave. Is that an official Spacer's Choice spacecraft on an official Spacer's Choice landing pad? Do I look... You don't want to amble on over to Edgewater too early. Oh!
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from?
Hold it right...
What's this about?
Keep your distance, friends. Stick out. No place for a traveler. Something's not right. Down! And stay down, miscreant!
Latest report?
Only the part that said we ain't making our quotas. Something got you down?
Nothing. Just don't want to talk.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling? They who are not satisfied with their work are satisfied with nothing. No. How about, work fortifies the spirit. True exhaustion awaits idle hands. The OSI teaches that the Grand Architect set a perfect system in motion at the beginning of time. Contentment is found by accepting one's role in that grand plan. You don't talk to the Grand Architect. Once the... Fun. It concerns much bigger things than fun. We will eventually decode the plan and all its intricacies. Once we are able to deduce the future, the past, each person's place within the plan. Some even believe this ultimate knowledge will unlock the Order of Scientific Inquiry, also known as scientism to the layperson. Mock me all you want. I know my beliefs to be true. Whoa. Mechanical tomfoolery is well out of my purview. I suggest you take such matters to Mr. Thompson in the cannery. Oh, and a word of warning. If you're considering wandering around outside the safety of the town, marauders are about. My retrieval effort. I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall. It's a handwritten journal, a faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assume it is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time, it's also... Not many in this colony could understand. Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here. Any progress on... Please. A religious text deemed heretical by the OSI is an unsafe object at large. Though I understand, because I'm also a collector of books. Rare things in this colony. Appreciation of the written word outside monthly periodicals is virtually unknown here.
sorry. I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes out of your pay.
Ease off the threats, friend. I'm going.
Boss's orders. Go then.
Miss Holcomb, I need you to explain this with us. The grease monkey arc. Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself. I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform. Shirt, pants, work boots, company-approved colors.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen. I can't let you have our... Go... Most of... I was not entirely... The P...
My dad told me all about the plant. I mean, if that's all.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Hulk. You will need...
Great!
Well...
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk. Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry. Sorry. It's just... Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but... Oh, he ain't a liar. He believes every word he says. It's just, he doesn't always get where other folk are talking from. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. Miss McDevitt? Oh, gosh, no. She was a real important person. A flavorist. Made all the food. All I know is she left after her son died. It was a real big to-do. Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big spacer's choice. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is. Books are for rich folk. I wonder what he wants with something like... Thanks. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, that's what my dad used to say anyway. I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Any progress on that matter we discussed? Ah, Miss Holcomb. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger.
This here's Vicar DeSoto. He's always...
Thank you for the kind assessment, Miss Holcomb. Please.
What? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Miss Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do? That seems well within your expertise.
The way we do it's by cutting off power to the others. The ones who left.
Adelaide McDevitt's encampment. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk. They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible... Astute. But I am here, not in the deserter camp. So that's not a variable I can account for. Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold. If it were as easy as a few soothing words in the right ears, I'm sure it would have been done already.
When I was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon. Now they only come but once a month. I love the wind here. Incoming!
Any progress on that matter we discussed? Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this... French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French! Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn. Overreacting? Do you have any idea how many years I spent in... No. You couldn't possibly know, could you? I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Please. As if my life should have no greater meaning than proselytizing to a bunch of feeble-minded wretches. Nothing could be more excruciating than discussing the true nature of reality with people who have no interest beyond their next Aetherwave program. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, you have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew. Certainly. I already gave you most of my money, but I can offer you free spiritual counseling. I'm pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand, if it comes to that. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers. Fantastic.
Edgewater's gonna miss you.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery. I shall see you on the ship, Captain. I'll meet you...
Yep, be right over.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble. I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along. Armed strangers wandering into my camp for one. Got anything in you? I go looking for Zoe, I leave the camp undefended, seeing as I'm the only one of us who knows her way around and... It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Can't imagine where she's gone. Could do without the gallows humor. Over in the hothouse.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear? I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned. Reed Thompson? You here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? I can't say I blame you. Reed is positively soporific. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out. He would do such a thing. Cannery's got a regulator. You want chip parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. A hero to the people who matter. Reed will never understand. He has been too long inebriated on the wine of corporate culture. All he sees. Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down. Workers desert in...
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
Oh, didn't see you there. I was, Whoa, Miss Parvati.
Are you,
Great, just great.
Oh gosh, no,
Are you from town? Never heard it phrased in such a way. Sorry. Fact is, I've been, well... They're not idiots, they're just trusting. I got away with replacing the odd water filter or battery, but I can't keep this charade up. Time's come for me to learn my craft. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering?
those are good. My dad kept a copy.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads.
Put that away! You're making me nervous!
around in here.
Investigating. You're past that armor! See you right there!
Halt.
Look out! That's the last of them! Down they go!
I've always wanted to poke around in here.
Process performing.
Here they come!
I've always wanted to poke around in here.
Halt. Searching for unauthorized persons.
Watch out!
The control room should be off to the right. I hope we're doing the right thing.
Process
Incoming! That's the last of them! Got him!
Nicely done.
Don't mess with me. Woohoo!
Three switches. That'll be easy enough.